My name is Teresa Montalvo, and I am a licensed marriage and family therapist. I've been practicing for about 10 years in different nonprofit organizations, providing services to individuals, families, children, adolescents, and couples. I recently opened my private practice back in July 2019. I am providing therapy through telehealth or virtually, if it's another way to call it. And I also have been trained in EMDR, which is eye movement desensitization and reprocessing therapy. What it means is this therapy facilitates the accessing and processing of traumatic memories and other adverse life experiences to bring them into an adaptive resolution in the present time. I also use other approaches in my practice, like CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy, attachment theory, and a humanistic approach, which is one of the main ones that I use and overlaps in other approaches. I also work for the Pasadena Public Health Department and in the substance use prevention program. And we are actually teaching at the Pasadena Unified School District, middle schools and also high schools. I think it was the second conference that they had. I used to live in across PCC, Pasadena City College. I used to walk my daughter, on campus every weekend or every time I could. That Saturday, I was walking Becky. So she was like around 4 years old. And I saw this, I heard the music, the ranchera music, and I saw these women, with the folklore dresses. And by then I was missing a lot my country. So I moved from Mexico City. And of course, that music, those dresses, very colorful, I really relate to them. And I was thinking, wow, here in Pasadena, it was the first time I saw that. I was asking, what is this? What's happening in here? So I learned that it was a Adelante Mujer Latina conference. And I think that maybe 1 year, 2 years passed, and I really wanted to attend the conference. And so by then it was small, really small. So to the fact that they were providing lunches, when after you finished some workshops, you were able to sit down actually in a room with a very nice lunch and things like that. So it's listening to the speakers. And so then little by little, it grew a lot. So I also used to work for the Head Start program. I used to do case management in there. So linking families to other resources like dental, nutrition, food banks, medical. So all of these resources that, help the families to survive or thrive. And I was very happy to hear that, hey, Adelante Mujer Latina is giving, we're giving 25 tickets. I was very, very motivated to take some parents. And then I saw this committee, the youth committee, offering youth to enroll. And then I was thinking, yeah, I wanted to enroll Rebecca. So what I did, I waited until Becky was 13, 15 years of age. And so I enrolled her in the program. And then little that I knew is that I also could be part of the board. My participation in Adelante Mujer Latina, it was to be part of the workshop committees. I think that I feel more comfortable doing that. And so every year that I participated, I was in that committee. And then I remember while Becky was taking part of the committee, so I had Mandy waiting for us on a table next to everybody. So she would work on her homework, and so she was patient and be there with us. The three of us were basically participating, but I never knew that Mandy was going to be so involved in the future, which made me really happy. So once Becky got more involved, she was able to even provide a speech, inviting the young ladies, inspiring them to continue coming and be someone in life, and that they can, all the possibilities that are there for us, in motivating these Latina young women. When I was doing case management at the Head Start program, we have to talk to parents, talk to moms, and and see, listen and hear a lot of the issues, a lot of pain that were in many families. I know that I could listen. I know that they have the space for them, but I felt so limited and continue helping and support my community. Another case manager said, "Tere, I'm gonna enroll in, this opportunity, Pasadena City, Pacific Oaks College." And so by then she said, "Tere, you should go. There is a lot of need in the Spanish speaking population. You can be good." And so I think other people believe more in me than I believe in myself. And then I was thinking, okay, I'm gonna try. So I went online, and I saw all these requirements, and I said, God, I felt so intimidated. And then I said, no, I don't think I can. Believe it or not, I left it. 2 years passed. There was another case manager that also went to this college and said, Tere, you need to go. You can be good, and it's a great need for a Spanish-speaking therapist. And then I revisited again, the website, and then I said, okay, I need to really work hard on this if I want to continue helping the families. I went to the office and I requested some information, and so this lady told me, you have to go back to college. And I said, oh, God. And so something that she told me, she said, Tere, don't think about the time. Don't think about the time. You just think about what you need to do, and that's it. And then that clicked in me, something in me, and I said, she's right, because every time that I wanted to do something, I was thinking about time. And I was thinking, oh, it's going to take me a long time. I'm never going to finish. So, and I stopped doing everything. But when she said that, I said, if she told me that, and I've been telling this also to other families, to other women, I need to apply that to myself. And I did one class at a time, because I was working, I was taking care of my daughters. It was not easy for me. I was older as well, and it's not the same as when you are younger. Many times I remember I wanted to quit, but I said, no, I can't. Day after day, month after month, I gathered all the units that I needed, and I went back to Pacific Oaks College, and then I started my the process to enroll myself into the program, and went on weekends, and did the work. It's not easy, but it's possible, and that's what I tell the parents that I meet. Is things are not easy, but they're possible if we sacrifice other things, because I was sacrificing also family gatherings and things like that, but I knew that I needed to continue. I couldn't stop anymore. I think the pandemic, hopefully to a lot of us, make us realize that knowledge obviously is important, and that's what's going to help us to go from one step to the next one. But the most important thing is, the social emotional relationship that we are missing. Is what makes us survive, and also motivate us to continue learning. And that's what we're missing. That's such a big part of it. Giving the life skills to parents and to children is going to give them the ability to increase their awareness on their own emotional body. How my body feels. I need to pay attention to my body. What is that telling me? And one of the things that I like about life skills is also is based on the cognitive behavioral therapy, in terms of how to make students be aware of their thoughts, and how their thoughts they're gonna influence their emotions. And at the same time, the emotions are going to influence their behavior. Also, effective communication skills. Kids are afraid sometimes to talk to their parents. In the Latino community, So we received these messages saying, okay, I'm your parent and you do what I said. And no me reproches or no me contestes, right? We said, so you listen and be quiet. And so we're teaching our parents that the kids also have their mind on their own and they have their rights. And then, and if they create a safe space for the kids to express how they feel and don't come into judgment, but just to listen, it's going to create a channel of communication. I'm kind of in love with this new curriculum that we're teaching, and I'm enjoying it, and I hope that the students and parents are enjoying it as well.